In episode 6 of MobLand, Pierce Brosnan's unstable criminal lord Conrad Harrigan claimed responsibility for the murder of his archrival's wife, but questions remain over the truth of the case. In the early episodes of Paramount Plus, a spectacular crime drama, Kevin Harrigan and Harry Da Souza devoted much of their time to trying to keep the peace in London and conceal Eddie Harrigan's murder of Tommy Stevenson. However, at the end of episode 5, the cold-blooded matriarch appeared to advocate for Maeve Harrigan's murder after she was subjected to an undeniably terrible remark by a distressed Vron Stevenson. Remarkably, Conrad claimed responsibility for the choice to kill Vron Stevenson when the Harrigans consolidated their forces at the Cotswolds after Vron's death. Even though he and Maeve had talked about killing Vron together, it appeared that Maeve was the one who actually pulled the figurative trigger. Paul subtly denied the hit's details as Conrad recounted them, and Maeve's obvious surprise at Conrad's revelation suggested that he was not the one who made the final choice. Then, the question arose as to why he would claim the credit rather than Maeve, who was presumed to have made the ultimate decision regarding Vron. Conrad Harrigan's wife, Maeve, has had some effect on all of his significant decisions in MobLand. Although he has frequently been the one to formally make the decision to do things like kill Archie or forgive Eddie, Maeve has been there to support him and encourage him when he doesn't, or to call him out as a coward or weakling if he doesn't. It's becoming more and more obvious that Conrad senses Maeve's influence expanding far beyond his desired boundaries, and by taking responsibility for Vron's murder, he is regaining control. Conrad is shown in episode 6 reminiscing about his time as a feared crime lord, recalling his monikers Conrad the Dread and 100 Guns Harrigan, and it is evident that he longs to return to that position of distinction. At first, it appeared as though Maeve was trying to make Conrad, and, by implication, the Harrigan crime family, appear to be the most feared mobster in London by manipulating him in that way. Killing his rival's son and wife does not make him appear intelligent, but it does make him appear menacing and lethal. Even though Conrad Harrigan is the leader of a prosperous criminal organization, it is immediately apparent from MobLand's first episode that he is no longer Conrad the Dread in any sense. Instead of a deadly and intimidating mobster, there is a temperamental elderly guy who has lost control over both his family and his criminal enterprise. Conrad blustered about disrespect and has since gone along with Maeve and Eddie's plot to kill Tommy Stevenson behind his back, but he had nothing to do with the real plotting of a war or the strong-arming of the Stevensons out of London. Maeve has been moving the chess pieces all along, sometimes with Conrad's own hand. It appears that she isn't acting in Conrad's best interests, as every move she has pushed him toward has weakened his control over his family, criminal organization, and freedom. Maeve appears to have made the anonymous call to the police about Archie's body. Through 6 episodes of MobLand, Conrad has become more vulnerable to his own jilted wife's power play to topple him as the head of the Harrigan crime family. For more videos, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.